All right, make it loud for Tim Finnegan.
Yeah.
For blocking me in.
What up, people? How y'all doing tonight?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's what I like to hear. Well, my name's Tim Finnegan, but besides being known as Tim Finnegan, I could also be known as John Bender. I went to Shermer High School back in the day in Shermer, in Norfolk, Illinois, and I used to play hilarious pranks in high school, and they were fucking awesome. And there was one time I was in a Saturday detention when I went to Shermer High School, and that fucking sucked. I mean, I got a lot of detentions when I was in high school. And yeah, that fucking sucked. But yeah, the one time when I was in a Saturday detention, I was there with Andrew, Brian, Claire, and Allison. And the principal, Mr. Vernon, he was fucking pissed off all the time. I didn't give a shit about the way he was treating all of us, and I didn't give a shit, but he seemed fucking pissed off all the time. And when I got to detention on time on a Saturday, Mr. Vernon said at the start of detention, "It is now 7:06. You have exactly 8 hours and 54 minutes to think about why you were here, to ponder the error of your ways." Now, Mr. Vernon also mentioned that we can't talk or move, and he said that his office was right across the way, and he didn't want us doing any other shit in the old fucking library that day. And then, so yeah, the guys and I were in detention, we were talking, we were disagreeing about a lot of shit, and we kept saying shut up to each other, and I didn't give a shit about that. But yeah, now, let me tell you one thing I did. I mean, I didn't give a shit about the detention. I just walked to the door and I took this fucking screw out of the door, and then the other guys and I kept arguing, and then Mr. Vernon came in and was like, "Who the fuck took the screw out of this fucking door?" Like, no, we were just sitting here. That's what we told him. We were just sitting there, doing our job, what we were supposed to do. He was like, "Bender, did you take out the door, the screw out the door?" I'm like, "No, I didn't do it. The world's an imperfect place." And yeah, I don't know, there was a lot of shit going on, and one time I even said to Mr. Vernon, "Hey, does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?" He's like, "Yeah, well, I'm gonna talk to you about that next Saturday in detention." He's like, "Do you want another Saturday?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah." And then, so yeah, we had lunch in the library, and then after lunch, the guys and I were walking through the hallway, and we were trying to get out of the fucking school, but we were trying to get a way out, but we ran, and we didn't want Mr. Vernon catching us, so when we saw Principal Vernon, we went the other way, but I was like, "Hey guys, let's go this way, this is a shortcut out." But another friend was like, "No, we should go this way." I'm like, "What the fuck? No, this is the way out." We were arguing, but then I went his way, and then when we got there, there was a dead end. I'm like, "I told you we should have gone this way to get out of the fucking school." So I was like, "You know what, you guys go back to the library, I'll just do my shit in the hallway." So everyone went back to the library, and then I was running through the hallway with yelling, swearing, and being rowdy, and I destroyed bulletin boards and other shit, and then I was in the gym playing basketball, and when Mr. Vernon heard me yelling in the hallway, he was like, "Oh shit, that son of a bitch." And then after that, Mr. Vernon brought me into his office, and he locked me in a closet, and it's on an office. Then I escaped through the fucking ceiling, and then I made it back to the library, and I collapsed into the library. And then Mr. Vernon came in the library, and he was like, "What the fuck was that fucking noise?" And then, yeah, with the noise, my friends and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? We didn't do anything." So yeah, I met people in detention. I fell in love with Claire, who I met in detention. And yeah, after that, we all shared our story about what brought us in detention, and one of the people, Allison, was like, "You want to know what I did to get in here? Nothing. I didn't have anything better to do." So yeah, we discovered we had a lot in common. I was glad to make new friends in detention. And then towards the end of the Saturday detention, we collaborated on a letter that we wrote to Mr. Vernon, which stated this: "Dear Mr. Vernon, we accept the fact that we had to sacrifice a whole Saturday in detention for whatever it was we did wrong. But we think you're crazy to make us write an essay telling you who we think we are. You see us as you want to see us, in the simplest terms, in the most convenient definitions. But what we found out is that each one of us is a brain, an athlete, and a basket case, a princess, and a criminal. Does that answer your question? Sincerely yours, The Breakfast Club." That's my time. Thank you for watching tonight. You guys have a